Hello, music fans. Welcome to the top 5 albums of July. We've been doing this every month so far of 2021 here on the Death by Unicorn channel. So obviously I haven't listened to every single album that came out in July, but I have listened to a bunch. I've probably listened to about 20, and these are just my top 5 picks from that. And there's a bunch of variety here, but there's also similarities between the ones that I'm going to pick. So all of the ones that I'm picking here, my top 5, have some vocals that are singing, but also have some vocals that are screaming. So it's got that nice mix rather than all of the vocals being one or the other. And yeah, there's a good variety of genres here, ranging from metalcore to melodic death metal to djent, post-hardcore, and progressive metal. So they're all different sounding but have similarities as well. So let's start with my number 5, which is going to be Times of Grace is the band, and the album is Songs of Loss and Separation. This is their second album. It's the side project of Adam and Jesse from Killswitch Engage. So you can hear a bit of the signature Killswitch Engage sound on here, but it's slightly slower paced and more melodic than the fast, heavy music you would typically associate with Killswitch Engage. It's melodic metalcore with some hints of alternative music, some hypnotic moments that sound more like post-metal, where you can kind of just get into the drony groove of it all. And there's also a bit of a country twang to this album, which is interesting. Yeah, it's very, very melodic, very catchy, good vocal parts, very emotional sounding music. And my number 4 is from the band At the Gates, and the album's called The Nightmare of Being. And this is their 7th album. They're one of the pioneers of the melodic death metal genre. This album has great guitar riffs. It actually has some progressive hints to it as well that I really enjoy. My number 3 album of July is by the band Born of Osiris, and the album is called Angel or Alien. This is their 6th album. It's progressive metal with a lot of those djent grooves, and the keyboard and synthesizers are really cool, with some parts sounding symphonic and other parts sounding more electronic. This would be the mosh pit album of the month, because there are some breakdowns and riffs where I could just imagine the crowd going crazy to this at a concert for sure. Now my number 2 is by the band Capstan, and the album is called Separate. This is their 2nd album. It's the first album of theirs that I've actually heard, though, so now I want to go check out their previous album. This is a top-notch post-hardcore album with great guitar playing. It sounds a bit inspired by the progressive music that I typically like. It reminds me most of the band Idola, and some of the guitar parts almost sound like Protest the Hero. There's some singing vocals, some screaming vocals. Some of the singing vocals sound almost like pop punk and have a bit of an emo vibe. They're really catchy. If you don't like the higher pitch vocals with any emo hints, you probably won't like this. But there is no denying that they are executed well. There's a lot of variety on this album as well, with kind of the full spectrum of sounds. Some parts sound like pop music and electronic music, where other parts sound very progressive, very technical. Some parts are also very hardcore and heavy. And my number 1 album of July is by the band Loch Vostok, and the album's called Opus Ferox, The Great Escape. This is their 8th album. This is the first album of them that I've heard as well, but now I definitely want to listen to more of their previous work too. It's excellent progressive metal with a mix of clean vocals and extreme vocals. Now, thank you for watching. Let me know if there's any other stuff I should check out from July that I might have missed here that you think I'd like. And I hope you found something in this video that you can listen to and enjoy. Till next time, peace out.